I'm somewhere in the middle.
Hi there, my name is Madeline Willis. I am sharing my healing journey of healing my nervous system with you, and this is my third video. And today I wanted to talk about learning to trust your body again after experiencing a traumatic event or trauma to your nervous system. So this is something I have struggled with for the last 3 years. I struggle with needing control of things, and it's definitely something that I'm working on. But the idea that I wasn't able to control my body any longer, which is something I should be able to control, really just threw me for a really long time. And essentially, I felt like I wasn't in control of my body because of anxiety, because I didn't know how I was gonna feel once I walked outside, once I got behind the wheel. I didn't know if I was going to pass out, or if I was going to get dizzy, or if I was going to feel so dehydrated that I couldn't keep going. Like, I felt very scared by all of the what ifs that could occur because of my chronic illness and also because of anxiety. So I lived like that for a really long time, and I didn't trust my body. A lot of this has to do with disassociation. So if you don't know, disassociation occurs when your nervous system is triggered and you no longer feel safe and you go into survival mode, which is fight, flight, or freeze, and essentially this is flight. So you feel almost like you leave your body. I used to say I was dizzy a lot, which makes no sense, but I just didn't know how else to explain it until I learned what it was. And the best comparison, if you haven't experienced disassociation, would be that you feel like you're dreaming, like you're in a fever dream. And this happens to me almost every day still. And I'm learning to get better about snapping out of it and to learn my triggers and avoid those. But sometimes it's just inevitable and it happens. So disassociation is just a part of my everyday life. And when I was disassociated, I felt like I could no longer trust my body because mentally I felt completely out of it. I felt like if I was in the car, I'm not going to be able to see a stop sign. I'm not going to be able to know when a car is coming in front of me because I feel completely out of it. Or just walking down the stairs, I'm not going to know the next step to take. Walking around the block, I'm not going to be able to get myself all the way home because I'm so out of it. And that is how I felt for so long, and it was also what I told myself for so long and what my anxiety told me for so long, and it like truly kept me from doing so many things. Like I've said no to countless things just due to the fear of not knowing what was going to happen if I went to a disassociated state. And it really wasn't until recently that I figured out my body wants what's best for me, and my body is like really wise. My body knows that when I'm walking down the steps, I have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Or if I'm driving my car, I have to stop when someone stops in front of me. Like, all of these things were occurring. My body was continuing to do the things that it knows how to do, but just because I felt like I wasn't all the way there mentally, I felt like I couldn't control what would happen next. I didn't trust my body to be able to complete any tasks. And it happened kind of like a switch for me. I don't even remember when it happened. I just one day told myself, my feet are going one in front of the other because my body knows what to do, and my body knows what's best for me. So my body must know how to do all of these things that I've been scared to do because I've been disassociated, because I've been in fight or flight or freeze and survival mode, because I've been really anxious. Like, my body is super smart and super capable, and it's able to keep moving even if I'm not feeling all the way there. And honestly, it's changed my life being able to actually believe that. And I slip out of that sometimes too. I become disassociated while driving, and I get really scared and think, oh, this time I'm gonna pass out, this time my body's not gonna know what to do, I'm gonna get in a car crash. And I just have to tell myself that my body does know what to do because it's done what it's doing a million times. And it's really wise. We have incredible bodies, and yeah, it's been a really big game changer for me. So learning to trust your body is definitely a process if you've experienced trauma or medical trauma or damage to your nervous system. But I would just tell yourself that your body knows to put one foot in front of the other or something along those lines. It really helps.